And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we're live, but are we actually live? And the answer is... Sorry. Yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today, I am back with some more Final Fantasy VI. So, last stream, we ended up... I forget what exactly we did, but I know there was a few things. I think we got ourselves a couple of legendary dragons beat. So... And we've also ground our way through a lot of our characters getting Ultima, so that is good. I think we'll want to grind out some more Ultima, though, for this, because we're getting close to the very final end of the game at this stage. There's only a few dragons left to slay. They should all be in Kefka's Tower specifically. So... yeah, let's refresh ourselves and have a look at what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know there should be 6 more Espers left, and I forget where most of them are, but I do have ultimate weapon here. Good. 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 I might as well give him Ultima too, just for the sake of it. So... okay, she has Ultima, yeah. Well, I knew that one already, but... let's just double check. He does actually have Ultima. Okay, never mind. And he should also have it. Yep. Okay, so in that case, I guess we will swap out these characters. I do need to level him up a little bit, I think. So I want everyone to at least be level 45 for what's coming. So that's the part of the play. And let's also see if he has Osmos, which is the other thing I really want everyone to have. Yep. Alright. So I think we're set. So like I said, the plan here is we're just going to level them all up to level 35. Or 45, I mean. Oh, the Mog's down. That's unfortunate. Alright. We'll revive him and give him full stat. All his stuff back. And I want Terra to get as high on the hit pool count as much as possible. There is one other thing we can do, too, and I might as well do that real quick. So I know there is where at least one of the Espers is, and it's really easy to find. Or so I think it should be. Right down here, somewhere. Here we go. Okay, that's a useful one to have. Whiteout says, hey, hello, Whiteout. All better now, thank you. Alright, we got it. And from there, we just head right back to where we were. Alright, there we go. And that should also... I wonder how close we are to getting... Okay. This also helps with speed as well, which is extremely useful. Might want to give her that too, if only so I can get... another cactart. Well, that's gonna get us up to 40% of the way there on grinding that particular esper, so that's good. And let's also see what this other one had for us again, quick. Alright. He's insta-killed now. Mog has learned death. Nice. So we're now 50 halfway there, basically, so that's good. Alright. We'll Phantom Rush this guy too. She got hit for that, but not that much. And he missed all of them too. On that attack, that's convenient. I guess I'll teach him Manish or something, so that'll be useful. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I know I most certainly am. I think the play here is once we get enough of our... Once we get Shadow leveled up to 45, we can then start the grind to... Okay. Yeah, once we get Shadow up to level 45, then we'll be able to swap out. Then have another party takeover, I think. I'm gonna keep Katara on, though, if only because I can then grind enough to actually get her to have as much health as possible for the upcoming fight. She's close to learning that. I think the play is to have at least one person that I think is going to be part of a separate party involved in each of these. Here we are. Okay, we can teach her that. Mog is close to leveling up as well, so let's see. He's probably going to be in a different party too, so it's a good idea to have him in on this, I think. But yeah, the play is get her as much health as possible, so the ultimate weapon does as much. Deja Vu asks, has Dev said anything on the recent Emma Watson JK Rowling controversy? I haven't seen too much from him on that, but I'm sure he has. Kermode Bear says, greetings, greetings, Kermode Bear. Yeah, so we are just grinding a little bit, and then I think we are going to get ready to get to the final boss fight once everyone is ready. But this is going to be a grindy stream, I'm afraid. Because the play here is I want all my characters to have Ultima, so when we get to that final fight, we can spam the hell out of it and ruin their day. Mog has learned stop. Wait, someone's got a 50%. Well, that's a 50% boost there. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have him learn this. No. Yeah. This. And then I think the play here is once Shadow is leveled up. He's close to learning Drain, that's good. And does he have Osmose? Whoops. Yes. Alright, there is that done. Really need to play this game again? Yep. And I love this. Yeah, it is a good game. Absolutely. Oh, shoot. I forgot to heal everyone up. That's a problem. Well, that's my fault. 110%, so... I think we can safely say they don't learn if they're knocked out from the fights, so yeah. This character, though, is definitely going to put him over that, so... Shadow has learned Drain. Excellent. Let's see what other things we can teach Shadow while we're on it. I mean, we're going to have Ultima, so... Or he already has Ultima, so it's not too much need to focus on anything else right now. Also a big fan of Final Fantasy IV. I played them through the countless times when I was a lot younger. Oh gods, I'm going to... Yeah, I know the feeling of getting old there. Alright. Terra is close to leveling up again, which means we really should be giving her Bahamut there. And how close is he to learning the next bit? Close enough that I'm actually going to let him learn that. In fact, I'm probably going to let the other characters learn that too. Because if I have at least one for each party, we should be good on that. Alright, Shadow is leveled up again, which is good. Terra's going to be leveling up the next fight. And he is still about halfway done on that, so that's good. Alright, and that should be that dealt with. So either way, we'll need at most 2 to 3 more fights. And so more now because I went outside the approved area. And I think I just forgot to heal everyone up again. Well, her hit points went up. By a good amount, too. But yeah, if I can get her up to 5,000 hit points, I think that's going to do a lot of damage with the ultimate weapon combined. Alright, let's see how close Mog is to learning that. It's got to be getting close now. Yep, definitely one more fight, and he's got those. Then we can swap him out. Swap most of the party out. Start teaching Ultima to the rest of the party as well. And like I said, the plan is to get everyone to learn Ultima, and as many as possible to learn that. Osmos, as well as... Oh, that ain't good. Well, at least Sabin's close to leveling up again, but that's because two other party members died, basically. Okay. Which means we're also needing to do one more fight thanks to that silliness. Alright. There we go. Sabin is close to leveling up again, so I might as well just let him. In fact, I might as well also give him this. Actually, we'll give you Drain since... And then we'll heal everyone up again. I guess we'll just teach everyone those spells, because that is really, really useful, having them all like that. That's why she's mad, okay? The fact that Final Fantasy VII is almost 30 years old is concerning. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at the point of wondering what the hell happened to the 2010s, as in, they went by so damn quickly. Well, Sabin's almost leveled up again. I mean, I might as well level all of the characters up with that skill, because at least then I'll know for a fact that when push comes to shove, any one of them could easily... Okay, so that's interesting. I've started playing Final Fantasy games again. I bought all the Pixel remasters, working through 2 at the moment. Not my favorite, but it's okay-ish. I know 2 is notorious for the difficulty. This, the orchestral soundtrack, yes. Eric says, hello Ace, how are you this weekend? I'm doing quite nicely. We're just grinding a little bit through so I can get all my characters Ultima, for 1, and 2, this new ability to basically cause all my characters to get haste, so that'll be nice. And it's party-wide, too, so... I mean, at this point, I might as well continue grinding that slight little bit more just to get the rest of these guys leveled up on that skill, because, yeah, especially with it being like this. So that's going to make that a breeze. I like 2, says Whiteout. Fair enough. I have heard that 2 has some kind of weird mechanics, at least originally. I don't know if they did anything with Pixel Remaster, but things like having to beat yourself up to level up some of your stats is a little silly. Which characters already know Ultima? Well, I know all 4 of these characters already know Ultima, so there's that. So now that he has learned from that, put him back on Alexander for now. I might as well keep teaching him that as well. Well, there's him leveled up on that. Feels cheesy. Can get what they're going after. Use skills, get better and build the character you want, but it has issues. You don't have to do it, but it is sort of a hack. Yeah, I've been using the beat yourself mechanic to level up my skills. Okay. Scott Rouch says you didn't have to. People who would do it try to force the systems to give them more HP. Okay. You started with an axe. So uses axe to whack people. There's 0 incentive move, say his spear. I'd have a long time to get his skill up. Fair enough. Yeah. Right, so now we can teach him that. And that'll give us 4 party members that have that skill. Which means that we're a third of the way done with leveling up on that skill at least. He's insta-killed, and that means Sabin has leveled up again. I think leveling up Sabin's strength is a good idea too, for obvious reasons. But once I get her up to another level, that'll definitely... I'm wanting to get Terra up to 5,000 hit points, because I think then with the Ultima weapon, she's going to be doing all kinds of damage at that stage. Alright. And let's see how close he is to learning that. A little under a third of the way there, so might as well continue. Straying out of the lines there, that's not good. Well, we're hitting it to 2,000 hit points per attack with that. There's 4 attacks, so I'm very happy with that. Reminds me of leveling up weapon skills in World of Warcraft. Ah, okay. Well, Mog has leveled up again and has gotten his strength boosted. That's excellent. He's close to learning that skill, so I might as well let him learn it. Why not? Okay, and how close are we? 40%? No, 50%. Cool. So yeah, then the plan is we let everyone rest, then we go back to it. There we go. Mog has learned to drain. I guess we'll teach him riding. See how that goes. We can even level up Shadow again soon, so that'll be nice. Right back at you. Oh no. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's fix that. Well, that sucks. So, Koopa, do you have any plans to play another Final Fantasy? I could at some point. Final Fantasy. I could do Final Fantasy VII, or since I know it's a classic, why not? Okay. Terra's actually going to get leveled up before Shadow at this stage. Oh well. Ooh, another Cactuar. That's gonna get us close. Rips, Swordsman? Yeah, I know. Oh well, we are grinding higher level enemies, so... I say as I fight another Cactuar. Alright, Shadow has now learned those skills. Alright, I'd say we're at a good spot with this. But yeah, we'll level up Shadow again, and that means also leveling up Terra again, why not? That'll get us where we... That'll get us a good spot to... Oh, no. He's gonna sandstorm us again, isn't he? Yes. Alright. I mean, she's gonna be leveled up again soon, so I'm fine with that. The other characters, though, I need him to really stop casting Sandstorm and screwing everyone over like that. There we go. I mean, Sabin's close to leveling up again, too. Alright, we'll level Sabin up, I guess, and then we'll call it. And then swap to new party for the most part. I'm going to keep Tara around because I want to get her health pool maxed out as much as possible. Mog and Shadow love taking dirt naps. Yeah, I know. There we go again! Well, I was going to stop with Sabin getting leveled up first, but since he got leveled up before Shadow... And since both Mog and Shadow keep taking dirt naps, maybe we need to do some... maybe we need to level up Shadow. Well, we definitely need to level up Shadow. Because as tough as these enemies are... pretty sure it's not going to get any easier when we get into dealing with the final bosses. Cool. So she is approaching 2,000 per strike. Or she is starting to potentially average it. Four strikes, so yeah, she's averaging 8,000 damage, which is excellent. Okay, what? Yes. Now he leveled up. Alright. How close are they to learning whatever skills they have left? Not very close. And also not very close. So, for that reason, I think now we'll just go ahead and... get my characters sleep. Now that we leveled up Shadow a fair bit. 46 ought to be enough to hopefully be reasonably useful for the final boss. And that's the goal there. But now that means we can swap out our party. Okay. I'm gonna make sure all these characters have it. So, these guys already have it. So, I think the next ones will be these three here. The goal, like I said, is we're going to just get them all those skills that we were wanting. Then we'll be good. And also get them at least to level 45 each. Okay. Actually, we will have you take that. You can take this. And as for equipment, who am I going to teach it to first? You. I think he might actually already have Ultima. Yeah. So he's already got Ultima. We don't have to worry about him at all, except for the hand, except for this right here. And maybe that, once we level that up. Alright. That's an easy insta-kill there. Strago's just leveled up. Alright, so we're closing in on, yeah. Hey dude, simple question. When was the first time you played Final Fantasy VI? Mine was ZNES emulator, my dad's PC. 25 years ago. Shortman says good old emulator. Maybe, yeah, I actually didn't, well, I've seen other people play it, but I didn't start, I didn't play that much, or I only started playing it using an emulator back maybe 5 years ago or so. Then I decided to do the Pixel Remaster. Alright. So yeah, I'm definitely also going to get everyone rested. The plan, like I said, is to level up our stuff as much as possible. I have a portable emulator. Yeah, same here. That said, I did buy the 2014 Steam version of this game as well, so... Finding it at a rental, okay. Yeah, Alright, so she's close to leveling up. I mean, I don't see too much he needs particularly, so I might swap him out with another party member and try to get that. He does have a good amount of health, that's the good news. Guess giving him Banish and Stop would be good. Yes, he has Osmose, that's good. She still needs to learn Osmose, so... yeah, we'll teach her Osmose from that. So once all my characters are up to standard, alright, boom. Rom has learned Kiraga and Arise. Re-Raise is going to be really useful, and she's also halfway through learning Ultima herself. So that is very, very good. Let's see. Might as well teach him a little bit of Raiden while we're at it. I don't think it'll be that particularly necessary, but you never know. Red Pill, Normie says, only remembers eating the original cartridge of Final Fantasy VI in flea market like 20 years ago. Ah. Alright, so Locke has leveled up again. Gotten himself a speed bonus, which I'm sure will be very, very handy. Tara is close to leveling up again, which is probably going to give her another at least 200 hit points, because I'm keeping her on Bahamut. And this is going to get us even closer to... Strago's learn Banish. Once he learns Stop, then I'll switch him over to that. And how close is she to learning Ultima? 65% of the way there. Cool. Let's see how close we can get here. Okay, who is your top 4 characters in Final Fantasy VI? God, that's a tough question. I mean... So I think, well, Terra is an interesting character in her own right, for one. But, God, okay. So many good ones. Cyan, I would say Cyan, for one, if I really had to pick. Terra would be another. Locke has an interesting backstory, I'll give him that too. And Strago just died. Well, they're definitely getting close to that, so I would say Terra, Locke, Cyan would be 3 of them right there for backstories, and maybe Celeste? I don't know. Celeste definitely has her moments too. For me, it's Setzer, Edgar, Celeste, and Terra. Yeah, Setser's pretty good too. Edgar's got his own backstory too. See, that's why it's difficult to... why ranking them is not exactly the easiest. Then that's just if you're going for backstory and the writing. If you're going for play style, then that changes up too a little bit. Okay, preemptive. So we are... Oh, he definitely screwed. Terra's now I think she might even potentially hit 5,000 hit points by the end of this next level up. Oh, he's learned from Fenrir now, so... How close is she to... so she's gonna be... Okay, so, well, might as well give him this, since it should be fairly quick, and she's gonna need that. That also means she's almost learned Ultimate as well. Yeah, I might as well give him quick just for the sake of it. Especially now that it's basically gonna be 2 more fights here. Yeah, and Strago have weird but fun abilities. Yep. And now we can equip the shield over to him. So we could actually cast 2. On that. And make her actually have that dual cast ability. Actually, no. I'll give it to Celeste eventually. Alright. Strago is a blue mage in Final Fantasy V. It was a job. Okay. Wait, what did I equip him with? A healing rod. Yeah, no. Probably gonna give him... I'll give him Swordbreaker again, why not? And how close is he to learning? 10%, okay. Yeah, we'll teach him Ultima and then we'll swap. And I won't have to deal with... actually, I do have to level them up. I forgot about that. So, the Paladin Shield basically makes him immune to that. That's very nice. Well, he's close to leveling. Well, he already leveled up to 44, so I'm actually close on that point to getting him to where he needs to be. Probably going to get the spells learned before I actually get the... There we go. Now she's learned that. Guess I'll give her that. Actually, no. I'm going to give her Dispel. Because Dispel seems like it'll be extremely important to have. Especially if we're going up in the final fight. Being able to dispel barriers and stuff is probably useful. The mage learns magic through enemies. Yep. Strago has now learned that, which is excellent. He can now be swapped over to learning Phoenix. Rama's close to leveling up again, and that'll put her over the 3,000 mark, hopefully. So yeah, I think this strategy of getting everyone up to at least 45 and then having them learn a certain specific set of skills is probably the go-to. Oh, he's screwed. I guess I can have her learn Raiden a little bit. Of course, when it's time to level up, I'm planning on swapping her over again so she gets that HP bonus. Because I want her to have enough health that it becomes extremely difficult to take her down. So... probably also going to have at least one high-level party member per party, seems like the go-to. Alright, let's actually save a little bit. Since we did grind our way through a few levels already, and we're going to be a little bit more until we get our... oh, this is going to be a much easier fight. Here we go. She got the full brunt of that one. Oh, he got maxed out on the damage too for Holy. That's amazing. Okay, so we're close to Strago leveling up. We're getting close to him leveling up, but Locke is really close, and then well, at least it's the one character. Ooh. So yeah, he's definitely going to be leveling up that. He's halfway through that. She's most of the way at, and she is almost done with that. And he is still... well, he's learning Firaga, which is nice, but he's going to take a little while to level him up the rest of the way on the other stuff. So, fine by me. Realm learn Dispel. I'm gonna swap them back so that Terra gets the benefits of the other Esper as soon as we're done with... There goes the hit points. Realm has learned slow. Pretty sure Terra is close to... Alright. So she'll definitely level up again and become level 45 soon. Realm will. And that'll hopefully... Let's see how much hit points, how much health Terra's going to have by the end of this. She is just chewing right through them, too. Alright. So yeah, I do think we are starting to pay off on our grind here. So we got... He still needs to learn re-raise, but that's fine. And I guess I could teach him Dispel while I'm at it. He is close to learning Ultima, though, so that is excellent. Alright. Now, she is closing in on the 5,000 hit point mark. She definitely will hit that by the next level up, so that is going to make her especially effective. Realm has leveled up again. Now she is... Okay, so how close are we to learning that? Close. It's probably going to be the longest one there, in all honesty, but... we'll switch them back over so they can learn from those respective skills real quick. I mean, I don't know why I bother, because we already have Ultima, so, you know. Oh, that's going to speed things up there. And once we get... Oh, perfect. How close is she to learning quick? Very close. She's going to learn that. He needs a few more fights to learn that, and then I guess I teach him Dispel, and that way we can leech the mana out of them. We can also get rid of any protective barriers they might have, so that should be very, very, very useful. Alright, then, what else is there for her? Guess we'll teach her that. Maybe banish or stop too, if it takes a really particularly long time for him to learn this, but no, it's not. Maybe we should grind him to level 46, just to have a slight more bit of breathing room, maybe. I don't know. Have to go put the goats back into the barn. Have a great day. Okay, well, I hope you have a good day, too. This will definitely level up our other skills. So the other spells we want to learn. There we go. So yeah, it'll be hilarious to see her start doing 2,500 hit points per attack on these slag rooms, because at that stage, actually, yes, he already learned that too, so we could. Alright. Well, there's some more stuff there for leveling up our skills. We're doing ridiculous amounts of damage too, so. This final fight, I'm hoping that all this preparation really does pay off and this final fight becomes a ooh, there we go. He's learned this spell. We can give him that. And I will have her learn death, and then maybe... yeah. I might as well level him up to level 46 at minimum and see how that helps. Should help quite a bit, I think. Oh, he toast. Oh, he's not. Realm has learned death, so now she can learn. Rain's gonna take a while, so we'll just give her that. Alright. Level up these... we're getting really close to being at exactly the point where I want to be. These characters, you... He's down. Drago has learned that. I mean, at this stage, I might as well... I'm gonna get teach her stop, I guess, and then we'll swap out the party. That way, we'll have another group of 3 to go. And also level them up to 46, I guess. That 46 seems to be the level to strive for, I think. Yeah, 2 more fights will get us there. At least for some of these characters, so... Realm has leveled up, and she has learned Banish. No, Strago has leveled up. But she's very close to leveling up again, and that'll put her at... Okay, once Stop is learned. It's going to take a good while to learn that skill, so we might as well not bother with that one, but like I said. So let's continue on. Okay, both of them are going to be leveling up against the next slagworm we see, basically. So that's good. Well, the Cactuar is at least going to get her skill up to where it needs to. Maybe get it boosted the rest of the way, so that'll be nice. Yep. Maybe sleep, just in case she insta-learns it or something. That would be very funny. Alright, there we are. Alright. I mean, it's basically two more fights, so what the hell. I'll teach her that, and then we'll swap. Oh, this is definitely going to make that an instant learn. Alright. But yeah, this grinding really should pay off in the long run, so... And we'll give him a different shield. Probably an ice shield. There we are. Now that they're leveled up, I can swap out for the next group. So we know that they all learned it and are at the bare minimums. He might need to learn some stuff. Well, I know he's going to need to learn some stuff. I know he does. And we'll go with you. See who else needs to know. He does. He does a little bit, even though he kind of already knows it. Alright, we're good to go. Now let's check the party, see who has ultimate and who does not. He does not. He does not. And it looks like he doesn't either. Alright. Okay, that makes sense. So, he already has that, though, so... give him that. He can also be equipped with the shield. As for you, let's see. Actually, we'll teach you that. Teach you that. Alright, I think we're set. So let's see if there's anything else I can equip these guys with. Alright. Like Strago, but blue magic more than... Or that's the job in Final Fantasy. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and... He got insta-killed. Actually, I might as well teach Edgar. Alec. Yeah, I might as well teach him that for the immediate time. Just to give him that little couple of other abilities that he can use. Did not work. Does not matter. So Terra's getting close to leveling up again, which should put her at the point of having a ridiculous amount of health. Insta-killed him again. Okay, now that he's learned... that. Yeah, Edgar is definitely currently the weakest character of the group, so we'll have to grind him a little bit to level him up. That's fine. Okay, now she is at over 5,000 hit points. Should be plenty for what we're getting into, I'm sure. I have a feeling once we get the trance ability built up too, she's going to be ridiculously effective. I mean, that did hurt a lot, but I got multiple ways of insta-killing him. And I also have the hit points to actually withstand that kind of attacks. We're good to continue. Alright, so Edgar's going to be leveling up soon. Only need a few more before we get to the point where we really need to be with him. Setzer has learned those abilities. So he's actually all set. Might as well give him that to teach him Holy. Wait, how close is he also to learning Ultima? He's halfway there, okay. Then we'll be able to switch over to Cyan, learning Ultima. And now he's toast. We might end up with a situation where Terra is actually at over 6,000 hit points by the end of this, which would be ridiculously powerful, I think. But yeah, I think having level 46 on minimum with each of them is the right play, because then they'll at least have at 3,000 hit points each. Yeah. Alright, that should definitely get us to where Setzer has Ultima as well. Nope. But he can't be far from it. No, he's 75%. Okay. But yeah, once all the characters have Ultima, that's going to be good for us. Very good. Well, all the characters that can get Ultima, I should say, but you know. Cyan has leveled up again. You know, giving him a speed boost might be useful for his other stuff. I don't know. So if it charges up his abilities faster, then that would be really, really good. But I don't know if it does. Alright, we got that done. Yeah, he's gonna learn that and Holy next, which means we might actually be at the point where we could consider swapping out some of our party members early. So I think Setzer already has most of the other stuff I was wanting to teach him anyways. And then we can equip Setzer with a new shield. Oh. We got a better thing anyways, okay. Yeah, these new cards should be much more effective at potentially one-shotting enemies. So we'll see how that goes. Well, there's a fifth of him learning Ultima, I guess. Guess I'll teach him that. That'll be useful. Ow! Well, Edgar got BTFO'd hard. And that's another reason why we try to get these guys leveled up as much as possible, so stuff like that doesn't happen. Mr. Scat Cat says, "Hey man, he has no idea who you are, no idea what you're about, but I see it. Final Fantasy, you get a sub, like, and the viewer, keep hitting down with your bad self, man, best." Thank you very much. Yeah, right now we're doing a little bit of a grind stream, I will admit. So I'm trying to get all my players learn, or characters learn Ultima, and then we'll be ready to do the final boss, I think. It'll probably be the next stream, though, but yeah, so far we've done a lot of grinding and gotten ourselves most of the way through, I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the stream. Alright. I do have a specific goal of mine for what I want to do for the characters, which is get all of them at least up to level 46, have them all have Ultima, re-raise, and the Hestaga and Sloaga stuff as well. That's the goal. I've considered the Magic Tower grind. It's been a few years, but I remember it as the best AP grind. If I remember correctly, so Dino Force as well. Well, I know the Cactars give you 10 each, so that is pretty good, I think. But if I remember correctly, well, I know the Cultist Tower, I think, is actually a pain to do. And I did grind through it a fair bit. But see, each of these Cactar, for example, drop 10 AP each, so it speeds up the process quite nicely. In fact, if we have a look, he's already halfway through Ultima. How close is he's most of the way through that? But yeah, I think once we swap them all out, or once we get Ultima for all the characters, or all the ones that can get it, I mean. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, he cast Death on him and insta-killed him that way. Alright, we're close to leveling up Edgar again. So we'll just need 3 more levels once we get him there. Alright, that's definitely going to be 2 more characters leveled up. Terra's getting close. Let's see how. I'm curious to see how much health she gets with the next level up there. Yeah, Agitator's right around that as well. Cultist, my bad. Oh, snap, you're right, disregard. This wasn't a grand spot I used before. Also, is this a Pixel? Yeah, this is the Pixels remaster. So yeah, I think the play here is just... Doesn't matter, he got insta-killed anyways. Alright, so he's definitely going to hit the 3,000 hit point mark. The next level up, that's good. He's close to learning more. He's getting close. Yeah, I'll wait till they get that, and then, once Edgar gets the Paladin shield, he should be able to start hopefully grinding his way through Ultima fairly quickly, I think. Alright. So Cyan will be close to level, or he's getting close-ish to leveling up again. That'll be lovely when he does. Yeah, she is now averaging well over 2,500, which means we're getting over 10,000 points of damage per swing or per attack on her, so that is excellent. I was being silly there for a moment. Yep, one more fight away from Cyan leveling up. Nice. And how close is he to... Yeah, one more fight also from him getting Ultima, so even better. Alright. There we go. Ever done an equipment focus playthrough? I heard you mention the Paladin shield, but adding to that Pearl Sword, Ragnarok. But it's been a bucket list one for me. Well, that would mean doing a new playthrough altogether, right? So, maybe at some later, way down the line, I'll come back to it. But I'm just doing this, like I said, for the... Oh yeah, I need to swap out the equipment now. Whoops. There we go. I'll give him one of the Thunder Shields. That should be useful. Oh, right. And he has learned that. So... Yeah, not this run. Well, yeah, I know. Okay. Cyan has learned Holy. He's learned those skills. I guess we'll teach him that. And since Cyan has learned all that stuff I need, we'll actually swap out two of the party members. Because again, the plan is to level up everyone to a specific standard. Most of the team already has that, so... The only reason I'm keeping Terra on, for the record, is because I want her to have as much health as possible for the final boss, because she's going to be the designated ultimate carrier, and that means having ridiculous amounts of health to actually do as much damage as possible. Especially with the Master Scroll that I gave her. Okay, so we will have her on as before. He needs to still level up. He, I think, still needs to learn a few things. And he still needs to level up. So we just have Celeste and a little bit of Amaru as well to have leveled up the rest of the way. And then we'll be golden after this. So yeah. Oh, I need to start having them. So I'll teach him that. He just needs to level up, so... Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's much point to go getting Ultima, or to even trying to give him Ultima. I don't think he can use it, even if he had it. Master Scroll, yeah. Yeah, you know, the item that lets you basically attack 4 times per turn. You can get a Genji glove as well and turn it into 8 times, but you need 2 different weapons to do that with, so... I went ahead and I think I just gave... I think the dedicated Genji glove is probably going to go to... And that's why we have him learn Cat Scratch. Okay, so he's close to leveling up to 44. At which point it will be basically just 2 levels away from him being all set to go, I think. Oof. Alright, Go has leveled up again. Oh, I remember that thing from the OGS and yes, the offering, yeah. Alright. This should get us even closer to leveling, teaching Edgar Ultima, so he should be really close at that stage. Oof. I'll give him a strength buff while at it, because I think that is going to go a long way to making Cat Scratch that little bit more effective the more he does it. Alright, we are getting close to the territory of... We gotta be getting close to him learning Ultima. Oh, no, it's 75%. Okay, so it's still a little ways to go, but not the worst by any means. And we'll... You know, I'm curious, morbidly curious to see if Gogo can even equip the shield. I mean, it would be funny if he could, but, you know... Alright, that should put us up to 85% there. He missed. Terra's gonna level up again, so... Yeah, we're probably going to hit 5,500, or very close to it, I think. The one character that is immune to it gets to be the one that doesn't, or that blocks it anyways. Cool. Alright. Gal's got a ridiculously high health pool now, so that's awesome. Okay, that's definitely going to get us up to having Ultima on Edgar, so yeah, then we'll be able to... Cool. Now that he has that. I will equip him with a different shield now. Give him that, and then let's see if he can even equip. He can, which is interesting. Okay, let's see if he even can learn Ultimate. It would be hilarious if he could. But if he doesn't, then hey, we'll just switch it back over to Gal. No harm done. Edgar has learned quick. Alright. Yeah, I figured he can't use it, so we'll just give him an ice shield, and Gao can use the Paladin shield. Are you bothering with getting the gem box? The 1 MP what? I didn't hear about the gem box. I'll have to find it. Well, that does get Gao his head start on leveling up to learn Ultima, so that's good. Okay. Here we go. This should hopefully get us close. I believe if you beat the Cultist Tower, it dropped off the boss, I think. Rare Bronto spawned at the time of Navin stolen from. I'll have to look and see what it even does first. Right now, this is a grind stream, like I said. The plan is just... Okay, so we are close to Edgar becoming level 45, and Gao close to being level 44. I think Edgar has learned all the stuff he really needs. We'll let Gao keep using Alexander because it'll keep boosting his strength up, and that's what we want. It does look like I probably should avoid having Gogo be with either Edgar or Terra, so I'm probably going to have him be in a different party too. Probably with Mog, I'm thinking. A lot of Cactars, so we are building up our Ultima, at least, for Gao, but he's causing it to be a grind, a little bit more of one. At this rate, we're probably going to level up, or teach Gao Ultima before we get Terra to level up. Ooh, there we go. Now she has leveled up. What? It should be a 50% boost. What? She didn't have it equipped. No! Okay, I was being an idiot. Okay, well, this is definitely going to put her over that point, though. Alright. It's all good, man. I guess you're over this game long. Alright. I don't even know what the thing does either, is the other thing. So I think the play is we get Gao to learn Ultima, then we swap him out for either Celeste or Amaru. Because Amaru, or actually no, we wait till we get 2 of these characters ready to be done. Then we are good to go, I think. Yeah. So Edgar is close to level 45, which means he is just one more way after that. One more fight to hitting that. So yeah, I think the play is we get Edgar up to level 46, then we get Gao to learn Ultima, and then we can finally swap out that really messed up Go-Go. But he's still leveled up, so I'm happy with that. Alright. My feeling when I could have potentially made... Oh, makes all spells cost 1 MP. Okay. Yeah, that is very, very useful to have at that stage. Now, I already have a massive mana pool as is. So... it's not really necessary, but it is useful from the sounds of it. Very useful. So Terra's likely going to be able to hit, like I said, just casually insta-kills all of them. He is closing in on Ultima, so he's basically... there. I just need to then teach it to Celeste. Miss. Okay, once she is done with that, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get her up to 5,500 hit points or 5,600, which would be very funny in terms of the raw amounts of damage that she'll be doing per hit. Okay, we're closing in on Ultima, right? Gao has a massive hit pool as well, so that is excellent. Not as high as Terra, but that's because I've been trying to give her as much as possible since she's going to be the ultimate main. For ultimate spam now, your MP looks fuego. Yep. It's great if you don't take the Ragnarok Esper and take the sword, kinda. Doing a harder playthrough. It's good for life 3 and all those spells that take 150. Okay. Gao has just learned Ultima. So I can give him a different shield now. And it's going to be a flame shield, I think. And Terra's close to leveling up again, so we'll see how ridiculously effective she gets to be. I think 2 more fights, or at least we might be able to get it in 1 more fight. These other 2 characters leveled up, which means then we can swap out for the final 2 party members that I want to level up and learn the new skills. Amaro, since like I said, I want to get everyone up to level 46, and boom. Okay, now we can rest, get everyone's health pools, mana pools up, to actually make sure that Gao has everything else I want him to have. Yeah, I'm happy with that setup. Actually, wait. Edgar is really close to leveling up this and getting those. I think I'll just get that done, and then we will get... that squared away. So that's 2 more fights there. So we'll get to see Terra leveled up again, I guess. Before we swap the party out. It'll be nice. Go has leveled up again. I think we are very close to getting... So let's see what kind of equipment he's rocking. We could upgrade the helm, and I shall. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, shoot. Alright, we are closing in on Terra getting leveled up again, and let's make sure she actually has the correct Esper this time. She does, so... Now, we will in fact hit... that. Alright, Edgar has learned a new ability. Yeah, I could give him Holy, but I'm just gonna level up Para again, and then it'd be really cool if the game would let me get another Slagworm so I could actually, you know, level up the magic or the health pool, or level up, I mean. Yeah, sorry. Been grinding for a little bit. But we are almost there. Another cactar. When you need them, they don't show up, and when you don't need them, they do show up. Thanks, game. You know, I'm just gonna grind here since I know they won't show up here, and I can at least get... There we go. That should get us, hopefully, to the point where I can actually have... Okay. There we go. She is almost at... 5,600 HP. Gao is close to leveling up again. I might as well. What the hell? And while we're at it, we will let him learn a little bit of Bahamut. There we go. So yeah, we'll let Gao level up again, and then we'll focus on getting Celeste and Amaru leveled up, and teaching Celeste Ultima. Oh, well, that's not going to help us. Well, it might help Edgar actually a little bit, but... Oh yeah. There we go. We might actually be starting to hit the point where she can just one-shot the Slagworms through sheer use of Ultima. Not quite, but we're getting there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was definitely going to level up with this next one, so that puts us... Actually, the other two are close to leveling up again, so I might as well let them. Okay, so one more fight and then Gao has it. That's fine. There we go. Wait, I gave him something that gave him a massive boost to the... Oh! Yeah, I could give this to Terra. Oh, God! So that's why he had so much health. Okay, this is going to be very funny to watch. I'm wondering if it does actually do a massive boost to the damage. If it does... Not only are we in business if it does... No, well, it might. I don't know. If it does actually do that, then for the ultimate weapon, that is about as good as we can get. It might be, though, because it is starting to do 3,000 per hit. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, now that he's learned Bahamut, we can give it back to her. Then we get them all to rest, and then we have her go back, and we can level her up again. Alright, let's see if we actually have the... Okay, does Gao have the shield equipped? No, nobody does. Good. So the last two to upgrade, or to level up. Alright, then we just set her back down. Mario is actually close to leveling up, so we don't actually have to worry about him. Ooh, this is awesome. Alright, yeah, I think that's the play. You can't learn in it, you can't either, so we're good. So yeah, we'll get them all leveled up. Well, that was amusing. Wait, I know that since she... Okay, good. We'll get her over to 7,000 hit points, which is going to be very funny, I'm sure, in terms of the damage output. Mario has leveled up to 46, so he's already there. Might as well level Celeste up, though. So yeah, we're one level up, one fight away from Celeste leveling up, basically, which is good. And then we're getting close for Terra again, which means that she should definitely be over the 8,000 hit point, or 7,000 hit point mark. Probably by a good amount, too, once we... Let's fight. Here we go. Well, the Cactuar is going to help, at least, with learning spells. Say I'm about 3 fights away from Terra leveling up again. Ooh. So yeah, Amaru learning that is definitely very useful. Or having the ability to do that is definitely very useful. Celeste has learned those abilities. Guess I can teach her Holy. And then we'll get that hit point pool, see how high it can go. Alright. So it's up to 5,800 even with before that. And then after that it turns into a ridiculous amount there. You know what? I want to see it go up to 6,000 on its own anyways, so before the upgrade, so yeah, she's already starting to average 3,000 now. Go is close to leveling up again. And so is Amaru. So yeah, the next time we level her up, she's definitely going to be doing 3,000 points minimum, hopefully, per hit, which, combine that with the massive health pool and the fact that she takes half damage when she gets hit, I think really good. Celeste has learned Holy and Ultima. Might as well teach her that too while we're at it. So yeah, she can flat out one-shot the slagworm by herself now. I think we'll level Celeste's abilities there. Yeah, once Celeste learns that, then we'll swap out again. I wonder what other stuff I can equip her with. I'm pretty sure that I could maybe equip her with Hyper Wrist or something, and that would be very, very... Ooh, not her. Oh, holy cow, we could just... I didn't realize that was an option. Okay. Alright, yep, we're equipping him with that. Well, now that I know I can give him a massive boost to his stats just by doing that, that is going to make that character way more useful. I mean, he's still effective, it's just he was a little bit starting to lag behind the rest of them, I think, so... Just need a few more slagworms, game. Plus, I want to see what his new attack, how much damage it does. There we go. How close is Celeste to learning that? There we go. Give her 2 swords, and hopefully that should be... So her gimmick will be that she'll be able to potentially attack twice. And between the ability to double cast Ultima as well as... Alright. Getting a lot of cactars and not any slagworms, and that's kind of disappointing. We're close to leveling up again. Here we go. Yeah, I think I can probably, looking at it, just finish off. I'm already where I want to be on this, as far as the grind is concerned. I just want to... Let's see how close she is to learning that. One more fight guaranteed, okay. There we go. Maybe I should level them all up to level 48. Because if I do that, And they all should be getting at least 3,500 hit points each, which is going to be enough to survive most things. Are you Wings of Redemption? No. No, I am not. Alright, now let's see what we can do with this. Alright, that looks like a good enough setup, I think. Very, very quickly dispatched. But yeah, I want to see her get up to 6,000 hit points even without the thing, even without the item, so... Alright. Let's see what we can act. Alright, we'll see what happens when we equip the Gygus gloves on that. Probably does a bit more. Ooh, insta-killed. Alright. So Terra should be one fight away, basically, and looks like Strago is almost leveled up, so yeah. Then once we're done with that, I think that's when we get ready to call the stream. Okay, so it's not quite there, but... I might as well, I guess, teach him quick, and then we'll be good. Oh, there we are. There we go, 6,000 hit points, officially. Shadow has gained more speed. Realm has leveled up as well and gained more stamina. I'm curious to see just how much damage this new attack does. Okay, this is going to be half strength, but still. Well, it was going to be doing more damage, but... We're getting close there. I just want to see how much damage it averages now. Well, Realm is low on poison, so that's good. Back now, that means she's learned all that. Guess I could teach her Holy a little bit while we see what kind of damage this new attack does. I have a feeling it's going to be a noticeable improvement if well, I would have said. Alright. So yeah, doing a minimum of 12,000 hit points is really, really effective. Smash the worm. Yep. Drago has learned Quake. Shadow has finally learned that. Technically, I could have him learn a little bit of Flare too while at it. If we're going to be waiting this long. Especially if it keeps giving me cactars instead of slagworms. So it looks like the low roll is now over 3,000, which means we are guaranteed, like I said, do 12,000 damage, which is now I would love to get an enemy to fight that, you know, like a slagworm to test it out. There we go. Oh, there we go. Holy cow. She can actually potentially get up to over 6,000 in a single if she crits, too, so... Ouch. Alright, and how close are they to actually level? I mean, he's halfway there now. She's almost learned Holy. He's most of the way through that. Screw it. We'll just have, we'll just learn those last few skills and then we'll call it, I guess. Okay. A back attack. Are you kidding me? Just as he was close to dying, he did that. Terra's a beast now. Yes, she is. And I say we go ahead, like I said, we learn those last skills the rest of the way since, you know. Realm has learned Holy. I mean, if I can have at least a couple of members in the party have... Ooh, there we are. Shadow has learned Flare. Which means he is now maxed out on stuff to learn. He's close to learning that. Smash through him, that's what my ex did to me. Oh no! Alright, and is there anything else for any of these other characters to learn? I technically could teach him Holy now. Oh, I guess I can... Yeah, okay, fine. He's almost learned that anyways, so... Rip. Yeah, rip indeed. That's how Biden got my vote. Yeah, checks out. Alright, how close is he to learning this? Eh. I mean, if I level them up one more time, that should get them over to over the 3,500 hit point mark, which I would be happy with. Let's see, is there any of them that's close to being not quite there? Maybe Realm. So I might give her... Excuse me. Alright, well, we'll just continue on, I guess, and then... I'll give her a little bit of that less chance of insta-death then. Yep. Exactly. Less chance of insta-death indeed. Speaking of insta-death... Strago is just shy of it, damn it. Which means that I also know for a fact that she isn't going to... Alright. I guess I should equip her briefly with Bahamut, so she does in fact get the health pool over that mark. Watch it be a bunch of cactars or something now. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Not again. Alright, so I think it's safe to say that those two will definitely get... Oh, Strago's also maxed out on that, so... Guess we'll teach him that. Sandstorm spam. Yeah, I know. The sandstorm spam is ridiculous. Okay, here we go. This should be an easy enough fight. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, both of them have hit the extra mark that I was wanting. Yeah, I'll let them grind that. I think the play here is we keep it going a little bit further. We might as well. No! Alright. And that just proves that once again I need... We'll keep that going for now. They killed Grandpa, they did indeed. That was unfortunate, but... Oh, this will make us grinding through a lot faster. At least in terms of the skill side of things. So we're probably going to need at least 3 fights, maybe even 4 to... I think 4 fights for Terra gets to level 61. There we are. And that should put everyone even closer to leveling up their skills. Yeah, we can then swap her out. Yep. Okay, so those two are definitely one more away from getting those. And there it is. Alright. So close to getting these characters to the point where I want them to be. Ooh, here we are. His sandstorm days are now over. Alright. We just about got it. He missed with all of it. But he didn't miss with that one. Not quite. No. No. That's got it, though. Alright, let's see how close he is now. She's close to learning Quake. I'll let her then maybe swap out the party or something. Alright, then one more fight and she'll be level 61. He really hates Strug. I know. Okay, there we go. And that's an insta-kill. Okay, now she's at 6,200, which means her health is almost 8,000, according to this. That is a ridiculously high amount of XP that needed to level up again, but okay, so how close is she to learning? She's close to learning Quake and Quake. I mean, I might as well let Strago level up again. And actually get him over the 3,500 point. Then I'll be happy with that group. And we'll see what's left, how many people are actually left. Okay, she's doing almost 3,500 hit points. And some per strike. That is approaching a new territory of ass kick. Alright. Oh dear. Alright, so they're all basically 2 fights before they all level up again. I'm curious to see how... Make that 1 fight now. Yeah, he'll... Yeah, get that worm. Yeah, I know. This is a grind stream, like I said, but we are doing it fantastically. We're going to be ridiculously effective once we actually get to the final boss. Strago has learned quick. Shadow has learned everything. Okay, let's see how close Rum is. If Rum also gets those other abilities, then we're golden. Soon. %. Okay, we'll get her to learn those 2 abilities as well. If it works on everyone, basically I could use her abilities. Basically, the idea is if I could get the health of the enemy down to basically zilch right from the beginning, that would be a massive blow to them. Now, granted, I would need to immediately follow it up with a healing magic to prevent myself from getting screwed, but... Alright. Shadow has... And how close is she now? 85%, so 3 more fights at minimum, potentially 2 more fights if we get another Cactar. I like that. Alright. Paul Atreides' son, get him, yep. She is going to have so much health by the end of this, it's going to be absolutely insane. And do so much damage too as a result. There we go. So now we can swap out. Let's see how many characters I have that are under 3,500 hit points. Alright. Yeah, he's back at him. Yes. Yep. Alright, and I think we're at a point where we can potentially go ahead and call the stream soon. I just want to see how many more characters we got left. Nice farm spot indeed. Alright, let's see who else we have. Like I said, that's under 3,500 HP. That's the... I think that's the final goal that we need. Keep her on, because we want... He is just at it. These two are a little low, so... Alright, reminds me of farming the dinosaur forest. Yeah. So yeah, these guys are actually relatively close to leveling up again anyways, so... might as well let them... Ooh, let's actually see what we can equip. Give you that. Actually, we could maybe... get him to learn Bahamut before Terra needs that, so... yeah. Being able to do up to about 3,500 hit points is awesome. Who's your favorite character lore-wise and combat-wise? There's so many good ones. I've already been asked earlier that question, so... cool, so this actually saves it. Wow, Mog is really susceptible to those attacks. That is unfortunate. I actually should check, see what Mog has for equipment. So that might be part of the problem. No, okay. Okay, so they are now... once Mog learns that skill, though, we'll be golden. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. 7,000 hit points in that one crit. Oh, my... whoa. Terra, Setzer, and Shadow are my favorites. Setzer definitely has some interesting lore, too. I like Cyan myself. And Locke, both. And Terra. I like a lot of them. That is the part of the problem. Alright. A few more fights and they'll have leveled up. Shadow is the best. Shadow does have an interesting backstory as well, yeah. See how close Mog is to learning that. Very close. So yeah, I think he will in fact learn that before I give Bahamut back to Terra, and she proceeds to absolutely curb stomp whatever's left. I never liked Gao. Gao is fun from the gameplay perspective when it comes to using Cat Scratch, for example. That is really, really effective. Cat Scratch is one of the best moves in the whole game. Okay, so Mog is getting messed up again. He has, however, learned Flare. I might want to let him level up using that, if only so he doesn't get messed up as badly every single time that he gets attacked with a Sandstorm, because Sandstorm really, really messes Mog up. And I say that, and again, we now have this... So I think we'll let Terra level up one more time, and then we'll be good to call it, I guess. There goes his hit points. Go-Go is going to need to level up one more time, unfortunately. So yeah, I think this plan here is try to get them all up to at least 3,500 or higher. This game had a lot of interesting mechanics with the Rage, Blitz, Sketches. Yep. Oh, shoot. Well, this is a low-level area. Well... Antlion ate one of them. Yeah, they're gonna need both one level up in order to actually be where I want them to be, but then once they are, we'll be good to go, I guess. Best Final Fantasy, in my opinion, so much cool abilities, summons, and music. Yep. Alright. Sager, I know, is also one of the ones that was dying very easily to these things, so... I'll go outside of this because I know that this fight is, so long as I keep, yeah, this is going to be an easy victory for that. Ow. Alright. Then we'll sleep it off. And I'll swap out for Edgar real quick and let him level up too. He is a little close-ish to that 3,500. Well, he is over it, but not by much. So I want it to be a reasonably comfortable amount. You know? Because those worms are... Oh, someone said hi. Hello. So that, I'm pretty sure, is a bot. That's just... But, yeah. Okay, so... So, he's good. She's good. Yeah, everyone else is good. There's only one solution to the Kefka question. The Joker 2 solution. Storage, okay. Joker from Batman or the Joker from Joker? Okay, we will give her a Bahamut now. What's left for him? Oh, he can learn Alexander. Get Holy. Okay. Okay, it's a good thing I checked. So this should definitely put us over to the territory of having... Yeah, here we go. So yeah, once we level up Edgar one more time, then we'll go ahead and be good. Because that'll also mean leveling up Amaru and Go-Go, which means they'll also all be over the amount I want. Alright. And we are almost there. It'll be really funny to see just how much damage Terra does now. I know she's definitely gonna... I know she's gonna be way over 8,000 hit points with that item equipped, so... 6,469. Nice. Yeah, he's close to... Ooh, he almost... He also has Ifrit to learn as well, I guess. Okay. Might as well give him all the abilities. Yep, she is over 8,000 hit points. Even her low rolls are still within 3,300, and she's actually hitting up to 3,600 in high rolls, so... Yeah, she's getting into the realm of absolutely knocking the tar out of everything. Enjoy the rest of your evening in keeping in return. Yep, we're close to actually done with the stream, I think, in any case, because... The goal was, like I said, or the last bit of the goal is to level up Edgar as well. And also... Yeah, he could learn... I think we can teach him Ifrit as well while we're at it. So that way we'll have a completely broken party to wreck the tar out of the final boss. Ooh, that is definitely going to get us even closer. That didn't work, but this will. Okay, that's definitely going to get him to have that learned, so now we just need Ifrit. Well, want Ifrit, I should say. Actually, hold on. He is close to leveling up again. And he does a lot of physical attacks, so I'll give him a strength boost. Alright, we seem to be good to go. Sorry about that. And we are, in fact... closing in. We're one more fight away, basically, from them and getting everything there. So yeah, one more slagworm and we're good to go, I guess. There it is. Alright. Alright, I'm happy with that. And then we'll just have that on him just to, so he can get it eventually. Be nice if they kept some of the summons from this game, including them in other Final Fantasies. Yeah? Interesting. Yeah, fair point. Alright. So now we should have a ridiculous amount. So we should all be set to basically beat the game, I think. Because everyone is where I want them to be, I think we are, and I think we're all set. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call it there. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Final Fantasy VI as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.